Hi, my name is Gail Weathers, and have we got a show for you today. It is my pleasure to have with us today the world-renowned life coach, Dr. Yosef Mordechai Perl, here to talk to us about his new book called A Guide to Good Living According to Yosef Mordechai Perl. This book is sure to be a bestseller, as were his previous books. Growing Up in Romania, Challenges and Triumphs, and Help, My Hair is Out of Control. Please welcome a very special guest, Dr. Yosef Mordechai Perl.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here and I'm ready to promote my new book.
Dr. Perl, why did you decide to write this book?
Well, you see, for 60 years I've been around. That is a lot of years. I was born in Romania. I was born to a religious couple, Nahum and Roji.
Alo? Salut! Sunt eu, un haiduc și te rog, iubirea mea, primește fericirea. Alo? Alo? Sunt eu, Picasso, ți-am dat bip și sunt voinic, dar să știi, nu-ți cer nimic. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău.
We didn't have a lot of money to buy food. I mean, we only got one chicken every Sabbath, and we got an orange for our birthday, maybe an apple. My brother always got two. And, well, you see, I started finding this love, this very strong relationship with pickle juice.
Oy.
And every time I would get thirsty, I would get pickle juice because there was plenty of it. I don't understand why no one else would want to drink pickle juice. It's so much fun to drink.
Oh, okay.
So nice and cold.
What does your family think of this interesting habits of food?
Well, you see, they tried to resist my temptation for the pickle juice, but when they're not looking, I drink it. Even when they're trying to eat, I drink it right in front of them just to make their food taste better, you know, mentally.
Imagine that. With your permission, Dr. Perl, I would like to move away from your fascinating food to the year 1961. What can you tell me about it?
Well, 1961 was a great year in which I learned most of my, the most important rules of my living.
Oh, okay.
It was a year that me and my family made Aliyah to Israel.
What rule did you come up with?
Well, the rule that I learned was that you must fit in and you always must wear these very, very nice sandals.
Oh.
And that you make yourselves, or at least they look like you made them yourselves.
Okay.
And you have to wear these shorts that are usually shorter than Victoria's Secret shorts.
Moving right along, what were you doing when you first came to Israel?
Well, they sent us to agriculture school in a place called Mikveh Israel, where me and my brother learned to drink a lot of eggs.
I see. Agriculture, how fascinating. I would have never imagined. Tell me, did you learn any lessons from being there in Mikveh Israel?
Yes, well, the rule of thumb that they teach you in Mikveh Israel is to not like green. This is my next rule of life, that is seen in my book.
Yeah.
I have always taught my children to always cut anything that is alive down. Tree-wise and plant-wise and flowers.
Oh.
They are not pretty. Some people say they are, but they are not. They are a waste of water. You must cut them all down. I would like to revisit the issue of my dressing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see, when I came to Israel, I knew I needed a woman. And I realized that wearing shorts and biblical sandals will get me that dream woman. And it did.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you, you're not the truth.
Well, Dr. Perl, I would like to move on, with your permission, to your army years. What can you tell us about it?
Well, my army years were very interesting. I fixed communication devices for fighter jets in the 6-day war. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be able to talk to each other, and therefore I won the war. Yes.
I see. So you and your friend took a large part out of Israel's existence, survival, if you may say.
Yes, my friend and I, Johnny Amavet was his name.
Wow.
We were just great.
Oh.
I loved us. We were just great. We were so good. They were all so scared of Johnny Amavet.
Oh, wow.
And they knew that with our communication skills, it was over. The war was over. And we never slept, not 1 second, because this was my rule.
Oh.
You must always do something useful with your time, even if it means not sleeping. Sleeping is overrated.
Oh, well, no sleep. That might be harsh on your girlfriend. Whatever happened with her?
Well, you see, she got used to it. She's a very flexible woman. And a year later, we got married.
With your permission, I would like to invite you to join us on our screens. Live from Jerusalem, 2 doctors that have been researching for years your methods. Yes, your methods. It has been my privilege to introduce Dr. Liat Perl and Dr. Lior Perl from the world-renowned Perl Clinic located in Jerusalem. Dr. Perls, welcome to our show.
Yes, hi. May I first add that we're not paid by any way to do this, and we're not associated to Dr. Perl at all. Well, as you know, we work with mostly with patients from Israel suffering from stress and anxiety, and in order to make them happier, we try to put them on the Perl program.
What can you tell us about the influences that these rules made on your patients?
So as you can see, the results are very good. Our patients are more energetic, they lost weight. In fact, some just started running endlessly. And to our clinic, some of our patients started hiking from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, of course, without asking for directions.
Sounds splendid. Are there any side effects that you can tell us about?
As for side effects, Dr. Perl and myself, Dr. Perl, have found only 2, actually. As you can see, some of them began losing their hair and also having too many children, but we think that the problem lies in the pickle juice they keep drinking. So, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Dr. Perls. I'm sure that this information will be tremendously helpful to our viewers at home. And don't forget, call now and you can buy the book for only $19.99, and we'll also throw in a free t-shirt and maybe a pair of sandals. Welcome back to all of our viewers. We would like to remind you that we are here with Dr. Joseph Mordechai Perl. When we left last, we were talking about his service in the military, and if you don't mind, Dr. Perl, I would like to move on. What did you do after the army?
Well, after the army, I studied very, very, very hard.
Where did you study?
I got into the Technion.
Oh, yeah.
Very good school.
Yeah.
My sons should all go there.
Of course.
And there I was married to my wife for a year by then, and I learned the best way to stay slim is to never eat dessert, and to never order dessert, and to only order a spoon. So when your wife orders dessert, you eat off of hers, and then you share the calories.
Oh, wow, I see. And on a different note, can you please tell us what did you do after you graduated from the Technion?
Well, after the Technion, I worked for Elbit, which is this little company. And then we moved in 1972, which is my son's car. Okay, we moved to and there I learned my next rule,
Which is?
which is Yeah, you always need to drive straight, on a straight path. For us engineers, it is very important to drive straight.
Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado.
Well, I understand that while you were in the United States, you started to expand your family.
Yes, well, you see, there wasn't much to do in Colorado back then, and in '74 we had our first kid,
I see.
a lawyer, okay? Her name was Michal. And then in '76, another kid came along.
Okay.
Okay, he was a very ugly child to begin with, but then he turned out okay.
Oh.
His name was Lior. He's now a doctor, okay?
Very important.
And then later in life...
So you have only 2 children?
No,
Oh,
silly.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, later in life, you see, my wife tricked me.
Wait,
Yes, I look like a smart man, but she tricked me.
you do look like a
She
smart
tricked
man.
me into having another 2 children. Okay, one of them is in Santa Cruz. And
What
then
can he
her name
do?
is Abigail. And the other one,
Yes. Homework?
he doesn't, he should be doing his homework right now.
Yes, all viewers should do their homework. Well, I was wondering actually, do you think anyone else has been influenced by your rules of living?
Oh, of course. Only a few months ago, the Hungarian Prime Minister came to my house and we had a talk. And a few months afterwards, he resigned. Ezer Weizmann, zichrono levracha,
Yes.
also gave me a reward for channel flipping, which I'm very good at.
I'm sure you are, and your wife enjoys it every night when she goes to sleep, I'm sure.
I also met with Casper Weinberg to coach him on living a better life.
This is very impressive. I understand that you also have been in many newspapers and received awards.
I have been very lucky in being so influential with my theories to better living. With your permission, I would also like to touch on a rule that I deemed very important to me. The rule is being in shape. As you know, I climbed the Himalayas, Kilimanjaro, I have been to the Antarctica, Galapagos, Africa, Far East, walked all of Scotland, soaked in rain. By the way, did I mention that my wife doesn't want to vacation with me anymore? Most of which I have been very lucky to have my family with me, and what I have discovered has been amazing. Being in shape will help you with withstanding almost anything.
Dr. Perl, can you elaborate on this subject, please?